Going through the parts of the eye, we have the sclera, which is the white part here. And I've also dissected into this area here would have been the pupil. And this is the iris, and if you look carefully, you can see the muscles that would contract to change the size of the pupil. And right here we have the lens with some of the iris left, and this is the aqueous humor that the lens was in. This is the back of the eyeball, and here you can see the tapetum lucidum, which is iridescent and it helps to reflect light, rods and cones. And if I flip this over, here is the optic nerve where that would come in, and where that comes in, that would be the blind spot of this animal. Right here we have the cornea, which I have cut out and cut into. Normally on a person or even a fresh subject it is clear, but within the preserved specimen it is very cloudy, surprisingly thick. The front of the eyeball still has a little bit of extra tissue with, you can kind of see where the muscles have connected. And I've pretty much destroyed the retina, unfortunately, so I can't show you the rods and cones. The rods help see in the dark. The cones will help you see color. The aqueous humor, once again, here is, and the vitreous, which I think the vitreous humor helps to maintain the shape of the eyeball. And then the sclera is also a lot tougher than what you would think it is. I didn't quite get mine cut exactly in half, but it's much thicker than what I would have imagined. And I can't really show you any of the other parts because I've pretty much accidentally destroyed them and didn't do a very good cut. The lens here helps to focus the light through the pupil, which this is the back side. I will flip this over and you can see that this animal actually had brown eyes. You can see the brown of the iris and the shape of the pupil, and the shape of the pupil is different in a human than it is in a goat. So, but these are all the parts that I have, and the blind spot for this animal would be right here, which I've managed to tear up part of this tapetum lucidum part, but this is where everything would connect, and that's where the retina and everything would sit, right in this area.